Hey everyone, welcome back. We're back to coloring in the men's coloring book, and hopefully I can keep it in frame. I'm going to be using Prismacolors today, and I don't know if I'll be able to, but I was going to try to work on her skin tone a little bit because it actually turned out lighter than I wanted it, and it may be because, well, partly I didn't have the right pencils. But I don't know if it'll take any more layers. I tried to go over it with a colorless blender marker to see if that would help it take any more. So I am going to cross my fingers and hope. And I had the colors picked out, and then I forgot what they were. So, imagine that. Okay, now I just have to find my way to the colors I want. Okay, this one's probably going to be the darkest one. Oops, sorry. I already knocked the book and then knocked the camera, and I'm sorry that took so long. I don't like whenever I'm trying to figure out what colors I'm going to use and trying to do it on camera. So I think in future videos that I'll try to start pre-picking my colors. It's not something that I do very often, so I don't know how well that'll work. I'm trying to make her arm a little bit bigger too. Hopefully that'll work. And this is Dark Umber. And I really don't know how these colors will come out anyway with the colors that I already have down. I know I call her Snake Lady in the title, but I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be Cleopatra. I'm just not positive, so that's why I wasn't putting that in the title. But that's who she looks like to me anyway. I have, trying to think, I'm counting in my head. I just finished one of my coloring projects tonight, but I have this one, the poster that we've been working on, and I think one off camera that I'm still working on in pencil. The one I finished up was in gel pen, and then I want to get one started on markers, but I don't know about that. Anyway, so I only have one other one going right now, which is pretty uncommon for me. I can't read that far away. I've got to get to an eye doctor. And look, I put up my brown pencil, that dark brown, And I still have the rest of her. But I guess I'll just go ahead and sort out what colors I want and then work on that. But why I put it up is beyond me. Could not tell you that. I really hope this smooths out a little better too than what I had going on with her skin was not very smooth. And also I don't have a lot of experience in coloring skin. I mean, I know it's really no different than anything else that we color, except I just don't really know. I think I struggle most with what to put to get like the undertones that I want in it, like the colors that I'm looking for. And I have trouble knowing where the shadows are going to fall, even if I kind of figure out where my light source is coming from. I don't know why, but I do. I don't know if I told you what color that was, but that was terracotta that I just used, and then I'm using burnt ochre. And I'm just going to have trouble if it needs blended, because I don't know, when we came back, I haven't had to use a blending pencil since we got back. And I just don't remember where I put it to come back home. I know I've got a couple of them, but still, I can't remember. And then I had the blending marker that I used earlier today. And now I don't know where I left that either. So, I'm having a pretty rough time with coming up where all my supplies are. And trying to decide if I want jasmine or sand. So I'm just going to say whichever one this one over here is. Looks like sand it is. I really wish I had the colorless blender I need to push that just a little bit. Well, whether I like that color or not, that's what it's going to be, because I don't think I can go in and take it back off now. Not after as hard as I've been pressing on it and stuff. I don't think it'd come off very much. But I do need to find a way to blend it better. So I am going to have to either get the blender pencil, or if I cannot locate it, I'm going to have to get some baby oil and a tortillon or something. I have to do something. And I need... I don't know what other color I need, but I feel like I need something else. Well, I guess I'll use whatever this is, cream. Yeah, maybe. And then I'll have to go back in with my darker colors a little bit. And then I'll get the rest of it. Yay. I was hoping this would help blend some of it so I wouldn't have to. And it is. It's helping. Then I'm going to get the terracotta again. I really need to sharpen the point on this just a smidge. Sometimes that helps too. My stomach is grumbly. I don't know if you can hear that in there, but if you can, sorry. I don't know why. I've definitely eaten. It's definitely well past bedtime, so I probably wouldn't even know if I was sleeping. I don't even know what time it is, but I think it was like 1:30 when I came out here, so it's definitely well past bedtime. But I couldn't sleep anyway, so figured I may as well, probably got my head in the way, sorry. Figured I may as well come out here and try to color a little bit and see if I could wind down some so that I can at least sleep a couple hours maybe. I think I messed this arm up. I don't know how to fix it. But it won't be the first mistake I've ever made, so. This is definitely a lot closer to the color I was looking for, but I just feel like I messed that up a little bit. But I was trying to get a little bit more shadow because of the cloth. And I might have just done just a little bit too much, but oh well. It is what it is. It's a lot warmer out here tonight than it was the other day. It's 55 out here today. Having a heat wave. I decided I would kind of sharpen them all a little bit, but this one, the wood on this one's kind of in rough shape. So it always makes me nervous sharpening those. Okay, I'm going to work on her face and neck. I probably should have gotten a little bit more practice with her other arms, but oh well. This seems to be the direction we're working right now. And I don't know if I've said in prior videos or not, but the reason I don't edit these and, I mean, aside from pausing and starting and stuff if I have to get up, but like, the reason I don't speed it up for the parts where I'm just coloring and, slow it down to talk and stuff is because, oh, her face makes me nervous. Because my phone doesn't have enough memory. So if I go to edit it, then, sorry, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. It kind of looks like she got punched. If I go to edit it, whenever I go to send the video back to my phone to upload it, I don't have enough storage, and then I end up having to delete it because it won't store it like in the video editor. If I delete it off the phone, then the video editor will say that there is no video to export. So it has to be in both places until I get it safely exported. Then I can, delete it, which is just silly because I just don't have enough memory to hold both. So that's kind of irritating. I don't know how to fix her face. I had it really, I don't know what I did to her cheek, but I had it really rough and scratchy. Like, I know I tried to add some blush or something, but like, see how it's, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just really picking up the pencil in a couple of places, like it's differently than it is anywhere else. And, so it just leaves it really splotchy looking, and that's just irritating. I'm just barely touching this paper too. Like it's gonna save anything. I guess I better go light as many colors as I was trying to use on her. I didn't think I needed that darker shadow up on her face. I might need to around the hair, but I didn't think I did. And this is the burnt ochre, and I didn't sharpen it. I think I definitely need to do more face practice. And on better paper. And maybe when I haven't already like completely saturated the paper with other pencils first, that might have helped. She looks so blotchy. But I'm going to keep going. Sometimes I get midway through something, think it's looking wrong, and then finish it and it looks fine. So we'll see if that happens with her. Fingers crossed. I am probably going to pause it for a minute though and go in and try to find the blender pencil. I just haven't really used pencil since I've been home, as far as I can think of. If I did, then I didn't use that one. And this is helping. That did help, but I need to figure out how to push some of that around. It's just not really, yeah, that's helping. I don't know. Let me look from a different direction and see how it looks. But yeah, I was just trying to golden, like I didn't even make her that much darker than she already was. I just wanted to golden up her skin a little bit. I'm not even, I think, yeah, you can tell in the camera, kind of. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit so that maybe you can see what I'm talking about. If I can get it to play nice. Because I really just needed to show her skin for this video anyway. Yeah. So you might be able to, I think you can kind of see the streakiness now that I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm halfway done with her skin, so I'll just keep trucking along here. I thought, oh, I want to color that cloth color. And this is just that dark umber again. I think earlier I called it dark brown, but yeah, it's dark umber. And I'm pretty sure whatever's happening here, that's supposed to be that blue-green color. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll hopefully remember that to go back and fix. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that now. Let me see if I've got a color that's close to it that I can not have to do all the shades of. I already lost it. Oh, I kind of wish somebody was standing in here. Okay, it's up there above that ring. I think I'm thinking indigo blue might do the job. If I can locate it. That's always the hard part. Yeah, that's the right color. And I'll just blend it in with that. I have no way to look behind the camera to see if my head is blocking it or not until after I'm completely done. And so, because that was the only way I could get a better picture, was to turn it the other direction. Now the big question is, will I remember the indigo blue whenever I need it later to work on this collar up here? And you know, my plan was to come in here today and work on the snake. But then, after I blended out her skin, I was just like, no. Every time I looked at it, I thought, I really want to fix it. So, since it was bothering me that bad, now she's going to blend in with the chair. Not really. This did almost match the tassels, though, until I added the cream. Anyway, eventually, even though I had plans on working on something else today, working on the snake part, and that didn't happen, eventually this page will get finished. And for anybody that's watched the entire thing, thank you, because this is I definitely ended up spending more time than I meant to on this one. And I think it came down to the need to plan it better. Because I know I spent a lot of time on camera just like trying to fish out pencils and trying to decide what color I even wanted. And then I was trying to go fast in some parts when I shouldn't have been trying to go fast. And I don't remember what color I used for that belt, but something needs to happen there. So I'm just going to throw this in there. Anyway, because I knew that it was taking me so long to pick out colors, and I was thinking, oh, the tape's running the whole time, I think it made it worse, because then I couldn't decide at all, because I was thinking about the tape running in the background, how long it was taking me. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do some pre-planning on the next picture I do. Not necessarily this one or the poster. On this one I might do some on the rest of it, but and definitely not on the poster, because I'm only using that 15 pack of Neocolor 2s on that one, and we're almost finished with that one. What's going on here? I think I missed a spot for sure. I don't even know what color I'm holding at this point. This is, yeah, burnt ochre. It's coming along a little bit quicker now that I've got the colors sorted out that I'm using and how much of what where and all that. That's helping. Now that we're almost finished with her. Now that all we have left is an arm. I'm going to see if there's anything I'm missing besides her one arm. I don't see anything else. However, on this camera, the color looks slightly different than it does to the naked eye. Not a lot different, but slightly more yellow. So yeah, her shoulder almost matches the chair in both of them, but the chair looks really yellow in the video. So yeah, and this one I wanted a little bit more color, because I don't want it to match. I'm trying to get it where it doesn't match the belt and the tassels. I wanted a little bit more red. But I think I just have too many layers of pencil down. Or maybe I was using the wrong pencil. That's another thought. So something funny that happened the other day. I stopped in at the eye doctor to make an appointment because my vision's been just going downhill for a little while. And I think it's just, natural aging, whatever, that's causing it. But at first it was like my close range. I couldn't see up close if I had my glasses on, so I'd have to take my glasses off to see. But now it's starting to get where I'm having, this has been going on for like several years, so it's not like it started a month ago or anything. And so now, like, when I'm looking at this now, it's kind of blurry. But it could be because it's late at night, too. I don't know. But then the other problem is, now I have to take my glasses off to, like, watch TV and stuff, too, because my mid-range is messed up. So, like, all I can see with them is far away. So that's annoying. So anyway, stopped by the doctor's office and made an appointment. Came home, and I don't even know when I made the appointment for. I thought they gave me like an appointment card thing, but I can't find it. I don't remember what car we were in. Nothing. So I'm hoping that they call me to like give me a reminder. Some doctors do, some don't. But in my case, they should always call. But since this is a new eye doctor, they don't really know that, but I'm hoping since I'm a new patient, they'll like call to make sure I don't need directions or something. That's not the right color. So anyway, I'm having a lot of trouble focusing in on her skin. So that's annoying because I want to try to get a little bit more done than just that tonight, because I'm coloring something that I already colored. And so I really wanted to get a little bit further along in the book, or in the I had to give my cream a little sharpen. Let me make sure that's still, sorry, that should still be in frame then, because I totally kicked the tripod. Anyway, I kind of don't feel too bad redoing her skin, because I'm pretty sure that that's one of the videos that got messed up or something and didn't load. I don't remember 100%, but I'm thinking that's one of them. That I don't remember if I got most of the way through it and then realized it wasn't recording, or if that was the one where my phone died. I've had a couple of different issues with recording, or if that was one that I deleted off my phone thinking that the editing thing would save it, and it didn't. I'm really sorry if my head's in your way, but I had to get in there to see that. I'm not going as fast right now because her hand is so, like, her fingers are so tiny. So I'm taking really small circles to color this part. And I do have on, I know I've got like my robe on again, but it's still 55, still not that warm. And this is just a lot warmer than wearing a coat because the robe, I mean, it covers my legs and everything, so it's just warmer. So that's just going to be my winter attire out here. Shouldn't be too much longer though. A couple more months, I think. Let's see. That's that one. Which I really like winter. I just need to, I don't know what I need to do. Maybe put a space heater out here. I just think if I had one out here, I probably wouldn't never use it. It'd be like, because so many times it's late when I'm out here coloring, and I wouldn't want to be like too tired and forget that I had it on and leave it. So I felt like I wouldn't use it anyway if I had it out here, unless it was like middle of the day or something. So that's one of the reasons I haven't really worried about it. Sorry about that. I don't know if that picks that up in my microphone, but the wire was clanging. See, I don't usually color from that angle, but oh well. And I had just sharpened it, so that's all right. It's still got enough on there to get in those little places on her fingers, which is what I needed. So I'll just do those first. I really enjoy coloring people though. Like, I'm not very experienced at it. I know I'm not real good at it yet. I know I need a lot more practice. But I really enjoy it. So there's that. I am going to pause this because I did finally get it done. See if I can find a blending pencil to work on her stomach a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Maybe if I can pause it. And so I had to cut out the beginning part where I did this part of the snake. So I will be saying what colors I'm using and all that. Again, because you couldn't see any of it, it did no good whatsoever to have that on there. So, when I move up to the next part of this snake, I will list what I'm using. And I totally started that one out with the wrong one anyway, so I'm kind of glad that I wasn't talking. But yeah, in an effort to zoom in, I had it out of view because we were working on her skin up higher. And then I forgot to move it to put it back in view when we moved on. But these things happen. And then all that excitement happened when I had just moved to this part. And so now I don't remember what, I know what colors I used, obviously, because I'm holding them in my hand, but I don't remember what colors I went over the top part of this with already. I knew I did the dark brown, but I figured it couldn't hurt to have a little more of that. And then I'll just go over it all with the blender pencil. Not really the whole thing. Mainly I'm just doing the darker part of it in the blender pencil. Because with that white showing through, it doesn't make the dark, or the brown look as dark as I want it to. Alright. Now I will try to remember to say what colors I'm using since we're doing this part again. Okay, this is dark umber. And I'm using it on the part that I'm guessing is the top part of the snake. It looks like it would be the top part of the snake. And I don't remember what all I was talking about in the part that I was hoping to cut out of the video. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it again. Honestly, I probably have less than 3 hours of sleep left. But I would have been awake whether I was doing this or doing something else. I couldn't sleep anyway, so I didn't have anything to do with that. But now I'm starting to get really tired, so I'm trying to kind of hurry through this snake part. And I thought about saying I would just finish it off camera, but I haven't really done much of that in this series except when I mess up on the filming part for whatever reason. And then this is Sandbar Brown. And ginger root. And cream. That's it for the snake. So those are the colors that I'm using for him, just in case this gets cut off or something, because I haven't been having the best of luck with my camera situation. And I have had it die before on me, and since it's facing away from me, I can't tell. But it's fine either way, because that way, whether I'm on camera or off camera, I'll go ahead and finish the snake. I think next time I will go ahead and work on the chair pad, and then I want to finish up her jewelry and all that good stuff before we move on to the surroundings. You know, I may just try editing, because I'm not very chatty now. Kind of, because I talked earlier whenever it wasn't showing what I was coloring, and now I can't remember like what I've said and what I haven't said, and what part will be cut out and what part won't, and all that mess. So I may give it another shot at editing, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll just have to leave it as is and try not to delete it on myself. And I forgot to leave a light spot in there, but oh well. We'll throw it in. There it is. Sometimes whenever I look at the ginger root, it looks like the blender pencil to me. So sometimes I don't see the blender pencil even when it's staring me in the face. And the same thing with the ginger root. And I'm like coloring the wrong part. No wonder it wasn't working out very well. I've been doing all dark brown with this, and then, oh, goodness. Okay, that's the one I meant to grab. For this part, there. I think this is the only piece of him left. I was just trying to double check. In which case I need to get those pencils out of the way. Because I'm doing this top part now. I don't know that I've ever colored a snake. I might have once, but I don't remember doing it if I did. And then this is the Sandbar Brown that I'm using. This had to be like the worst color along in the history of color alongs. I think I used 3 different brands of pencils so far. I think. Maybe more, but I think I only used 3. And then 2 different blending mediums, and yeah. This was one like, what are we using today? Oh, it'll be this. Okay, cool. So, sorry about that. But not too sorry, or I would have stuck with what I was using. I just didn't want to because I didn't have very many colors. And also, these pencils are just a lot more forgiving than at least one of the other ones I was using. And then I think I used the Blick Studio a little bit, but I only used it for like the green, I think. So I didn't really give that much of a fair shot on this page. I might have used it on the chair, but I just can't remember. I think I have said the words can't remember. I can't, I don't even think I could count it. Like, I've said it so many times in this video, sorry. Hopefully next time I do one, I'll be a little bit more awake and alert, and hopefully it'll work out a little bit better. Get over here. Alright. I think it's the snake, except for the eye, and I haven't decided yet if I want to give it a yellow, a red, or a green eye. So I'm just going to leave that right now and come back to it later. Thanks for joining me. I know this was a pretty rough one to watch, so I'll try to do better next time. Oh, wait. Now, I was just teasing. I totally pretended like that was over, and I didn't even blend this. But look how much of a difference using this blending pencil is, or makes, on that brown. This is why I go through the trouble to use it. Not on everything, but some things. And on this snake, it made a world of difference. Alrighty, now I will see y'all next time. Hope you have a good week. It'll probably be a little while before I upload again. Talk to you then.